Well, hello friends. It's been a while since I've done a video. The last video we did was the Western Australia Enduro, which was quite a while ago now. So what the hell's been happening? What are we doing? Where am I? Well, so since the Enduro, we came back. I had a kid. Well, my wife had a kid. I didn't have much to do with it, but we had a kid, and then we lost our mind and decided to move house. So for any of you that have been following this channel since the start, I've been building the Nug at my dad's house, which was over an hour away. We've always wanted to sort of have a bit more space, somewhere where I could have the Nug at home. I'm not going to go into the whole thing with house moving and all that sort of stuff, but at the moment, it's a good time to sell if we want to sell. So we sold. Anyway, so we put our house on the market a couple of days ago, and we moved to this place. So this is actually a rental place over the other side of Melbourne, but it has this wonderful garage. Which is pretty good. So I've set up, it's still a complete mess. I'm unpacking boxes and all that sort of stuff, but we've got the saw in here, and I will have the Nug in here, hopefully. I've got a 3D printing setup over there, which is still a little bit ghetto, but it will be good. But we've got all the tool cabinets, so I'm going to get rid of a bunch of this stuff and make it all nice and clean. And the plan is to have the Nug parked in here. So we've got just enough room. If we come outside here, we've got just enough room. I'm going to park the saw this side. We're going to put the Nug here, and hopefully I should be able to park the trailer here on this side, right up against the fence, and should leave enough room for me to just get the saw out and out the gate, out the driveway, and go and give it a squirt. And I'm literally a couple of minutes from Mount Dandenong, so I'll be able to boot up there and have a lot of fun in that car, so that's great. Now the other thing we've got is this gate here. So this is our electronic gate. This tape measure here is how wide my car trailer is. So if we have a look here where the motor is, it's going to be tight. The trailer will come to about there, and we've got about that much room here. And I'm going to back it up the hill and then through here and up there. Luckily, I'm pretty good at reversing trailers, but even that's going to be a bit of a challenge. So I'll probably take the car off, and then we'll reverse the trailer up without the car in it. But anyway, that's going to be a challenge. But this place is brilliant. Have a look. I had a bit of a Sunday shed session yesterday with two of my good mates. They came over and we sorted out the shed and had some drinks, and it was unreal. So it's great. I'm pumped on this place. We don't know how long we're going to be here. We might be here 6 months. We might be here 2 years. Who knows? It's all until we find our dream home. So yeah, but I think it's a cool place to be, and I can finally have the Nug at my house. So I can literally walk out of the door there, walk up here, come and play in the shed, which I'm so excited about. Anybody who doesn't have their race car at home will understand my pain. Just little things, like if I want to just put a sticker on it or just tweak this or measure something. It was a 2.5 hour round trip. So I'm so excited to get the car here. And also the engine crane and my spare engine. So there's some hints for the next few videos. But before we do those videos, I have some very exciting news. So as I said, the last video we did was at the WA Enduro with Brent Peters in the Luxe car, which was super fun. We had a blast. I'm actually doing it again, but not in WA this time. We're going to South Australia, which is so cool. So we're going to go race at the South Australian Enduro at the Bend, which I'm pumped about because I have never driven the Bend and I've always wanted to drive there. And we are going to be co-driving for Aaron Semler. I think I got your name right, Aaron. I hope I did. In his wicked little car. So his livery is actually what I wanted to do to the Nug originally, and then I sort of ended up coming out candy blue, and I just decided to go another route. But the Golf livery on that car was kind of my inspiration for going the blue. So it's cool. I'm going to be driving around a mini front-wheel drive GT40, which is cool. But I'm really pumped. So we're going to be road tripping there in my Liberty wagon, which is now fixed and running amazingly. So we're just going to top up the oil and stuff, and then we're going to load up the car with all the gear and all the camera gear, bunch of beer, and drive to the Bend. We're going to drive to Aaron's place first. We're going to load up his car, and then we're going to head to the Bend, and we're going to do Friday practice day at the Bend, where we'll do, basically I can get some laps in at the Bend because I've never driven there. And then Sunday is race day for the Enduro, so super pumped for that. And then the other added bonus is Saturday is race day, not Sunday. Saturday's race day. Saturday night is the end of year dinner for the South Australian XL crew. So I've got myself a ticket, and we're going to be going to dinner with those guys and having guys and girls, and having drinks and meeting so many crews that I've been chatting to for years. So I'm really excited about this. It's going to be so cool. Yeah, really, really pumped. So that'd be great. And also, our mate Shane Chancellor, who once again I haven't met, but I've been chatting to for years, he's going to come and crew chief for us, which is very cool. He's an exceptionally good driver and a super nice bloke, so I'm pumped for him to come along and yeah, he can tell me what to do. So that's that news. How sick is that? So one of the really cool things that happened recently, I was invited to a YouTuber meetup for Victorian car YouTubers, organised by Turbo Tristan. So look him up on YouTube. He does some really cool stuff. He's got a really cool old Civic. He's turboed, and a newer Civic that's off his tits, and VL, and all sorts of stuff. So that's really cool. Anyway, we had a bunch of people there, probably about 30 of us, all different YouTubers. So I was there with Scotty from Street Machine as well, who I work with every week. And the guys from Hackshop Garage, and you know, Nathan from Hackshop. I haven't seen him in years. We actually used to do RC car drifting together back in the day. So it's cool to catch up with him, and we ended up going to his workshop with Scotty and doing some Street Machine stuff, which was rad. But yeah, the cool thing was a few brands got on board. So we had Autobahn, CNC, forget the others, I'm sorry, but some really cool brands, and also Raceworks, which is amazing. So Jamie from Raceworks donated a ton of parts and basically said, you know, like, here's the parts for you to use on your channel and, you know, help with your builds and all that sort of stuff, which was really generous. So what I did grab was a Raceworks fuel pressure regulator. So I've been wanting to get one of these, and I love Raceworks gear. I've used it on cars before, and I've had mates use it, and it is really good stuff. It's genuinely good quality. So yeah, this bad boy is going to go on the XL. It's been something I've wanted to do. So I got the fuel pressure reg, and we got a MVP fuel pressure gauge, which will screw straight on there. And Jamie's also going to help me out with the fittings to fit the XL, which is tops. Also got myself a one of these fantastic adjustable AN fitting wrenches. So that's an alloy wrench, so it doesn't damage your AN fittings. And yeah, stuff like some boost hose and banners and things like that, and beautiful hat. So yeah, thank you to the guys at Raceworks. I'm very stoked to get this on the car, and we'll do a video on that. I'm pumped to do that, and hopefully we'll try and get it on the dyno too. So I've got a couple of contacts for dynos. Hopefully we can try and get the nug on the dyno and pull some super impressive numbers. But yeah, very cool. So keep an eye on the channel. So we've got the SA Enduro coming up, which is going to be crazy exciting, and we're going to do a little road trip video on that. And there's a couple of cool spots to stop off on that road, which I want to get the drone out and show you for those that haven't done that road trip. And then obviously checking out the bend, checking out Aaron's car, all that sort of stuff. And then also the next step is to get this car fast. So I've freed up a little bit of cash over the next couple of months. So new suspension, going to build this engine, all this sort of stuff. So hopefully we can get this nug going quick. We're going to go and test it. Hopefully I want to go back to Winton. Winton's the track that the car really falls down at. So I want to go back and do test days at Winton, and we'll slowly, hopefully, see this car start to get some numbers back. But anyway, thanks for hanging around, guys. I know it's been a bit of a weird one, but yeah, selling a house, having a baby, things like that, it definitely put a massive hold on doing any fun car stuff. But yeah, lots more to come now. Hopefully we're a bit more settled in and we can start going hammer and tongs on these videos. So thanks for hanging around. Check back soon.